Hey there, Neopians, dragon breeders, and lion tamers. I have an announcement about Neopets, so go ahead and stay tuned for that while I go ahead and run through my dailies. So lately, I've been trying to get back into Neopets in like a real way because I know that you guys like it, and there's a lot of features that I still haven't really exhausted on Neopets. So what I'm going to do is I'm giving away Styxo, and she is my gold croc, and I don't want to make like a huge production about this. Like, it isn't a contest, it isn't a giveaway. It's just straight up mail me, tell me that you want her, and I'll probably give her to the first person who asks who has an old enough account. Actually, this stuff is really OP, and if you could get your hands on some of it for really cheap, I recommend doing it because it heals like a ridiculous amount for how cheap it is and how common it is. Okay, back to Rehoming Styxo. The reason why I'm doing this is because if I have 4 out of 4 pet slots full in my account, I can't take in any new pets. And I really saw a trend where the only pets that get adopted out of the adoption center are pets that are painted. I do have the lab ray, so it doesn't make sense for me to just hoard pets and not move pets from my account into the pet economy. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm actually going to take pets in that are regular, just basic from the pound, zap them, and then I'm going to send them back in either through letting you guys know that I'm getting rid of them or just doing it. But so basically just go ahead and send me a Neomail. My username is Tearing, my username is Tearing, Tearing. Just go ahead and send me a Neomail, tell me that you're interested in Styxo, I'll send her over. I do have other plans in mind for Neopets. For instance, the food club. I really want to do a complete month of food club bets where every day I go through and place food club bets and see how much I can make off of that, because just in case you didn't know, that's a huge way that you can make Neo points in game. Also, I'm going to try to continue keeping up the stock market and doing the beauty contest a little bit more. Another thing that I've never really gotten into is the plushie tycoon. I would really like to give that a try and do maybe a run through of NeoQuest 1 and NeoQuest 2, just because I have the time and they're interesting topics that I haven't covered extensively in my Neopets videos yet. I'm looking forward to doing a lot of this. If you guys want to add me as a Neo friend, I urge you to do so. I really recommend that you subscribe to my channel. If you're interested in games like Neopets, I also do video series on Flight Rising and Lyoden, and they're not necessarily the same. They have a lot of features that Neopets doesn't have, like pet breeding, but that doesn't mean that they don't have things in common. Like, they're both pet-based and browser-based, which are the elements that I take into consideration when I'm going to play a game. That's actually pretty solid. That's probably the biggest win that I've ever had. I would also like to make as many Neo points as possible. Obviously, that is a part of Neopets. I'm going to work a little bit more on the Fairyland Employment Agency. That's for the last, I don't know, maybe 3 years. That's been one of my favorite parts of Neopets because it's a status that not a lot of people care about, but those who get into it can take their Neopets very far and up the, I don't know, employment ladder career choice at the Neopets Employment Agency. I would also like to try to get into like avatar collecting a little bit, but we'll see how that goes. If you would like to follow the Neopets community off-site, what I would recommend that you do is our Neopets, the Reddit community, reddit.com/r/Neopets is a really good community. Also, the Tumblr community, #Neotag, or #Neopets, those communities are really excellent, and that's where I get most of my news these days. Go ahead and like and subscribe this video if you want to see more like it. I am always up for comments or criticism, suggestions on videos I can do. If you'd like any kind of guide, please let me know. I'm always up to do that for viewers. My Neopets username is Tearing. My name is Julie Bonk. I'm a virtual worlds blogger. I'm on I'm on Flight Rising as Raffle 32072, and I am on Lyoden as Melmir. Thanks so much for watching, and send me a Neomel to get Styxo. Thanks!